Full of the things that we've overcome. Full of unspoken battles we've won. You're so much better than that. Sometimes the truth ain't always catchy as rap. Stop chasing cheese or you get stuck in a trap. Go get your crown and never render it back. No, it's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? Stop all that blasphemy. We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. You're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. You're way too gifted to stop and listen. It's condescending, not to mention all of our ignorance.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome to another week of It Is What It Is Radio. I am your host, Fly T. Miles. And before we get the show started, please give my brother Jamel Raymond Bishop a moment of silence. This is King Porter Forever Friday. And also a moment of silence for a good friend of mine, Little Barry, who we lost last week also. Moment of silence, please. Thank you very much. Shout out to one of my students. I'm sorry. Shout out to Lena. Lena, keep up the good work. And now, I have three special guests. To the left of me, college graduate, also my son, my oldest son, Tyree Miles Jr. Now to the far right of me, I have Miss Toni. And we have the world-renowned chef, Mr. Chef Vaughn, in the building. And they're here to talk about their Christmas drive on Christmas Eve. So it's at City Hall. Can you let us know the time?
Yes, at City Hall it's going to be 12 to 4, and come on out. And if you have any type of hats, gloves, coats, or whatever you can bring for the folks that would be we appreciate it. Just come on through 12 to 4, and the volunteer come on through too also. And just bring the clothes. We got the food already covered already, and that's about it.
I have a question.
Yes, fourth anniversary doing it.
Do you give community service hours?
Yes, we do. Yes, it is. Yes, yes.
Okay. And how long have you been doing these drives?
Wow, this is our fourth anniversary doing it, and we're doing it about 4 years now. So we're going to keep going strong, keep going forward, and I'm gonna let my wife speak on that too also.
I'm speaking.
Oh, okay. All right.
So let me ask you, what got you into being a chef?
Well, what got me to being a chef is I used to watch my grandparents cook, mom cook, and then I decided to go start cooking. And I was going to started going to the cooking school. When I went to the cooking school and started figuring out, well, I don't need to go to cooking school anymore, I started working under master chefs. And the old Polish chef is the one that gave me all my training, and ever since I took off from there. And with a lot of hotels, restaurants, I thought I would never be working at a young age, and worked my way up from a dishwasher on up. Now, then I decided to start doing catering and keep on rolling with it. And now that I'm doing different things with other chefs, networking, and that's it.
Well, one thing you forgot, you had your own business at the age of 18.
Oh, age 18, I had my own business. That's right. Years ago.
Okay.
Mount Clair Junction.
Mount Clair Junction used to be a train place there. So that's when was my first start. And then just kept on rolling, kept on going forward.
Okay. I got a question. I don't want to start nothing, but who's the better cook? Who is the better cook?
Yo, boy, you ain't nobody that because you give me trouble. My wife be like, what the heck?
Well, we have two different cooking styles.
Yes.
I cook the way my mom taught us to cook. She was from the South Carolina, and my dad was from Virginia, Blackstone, Virginia. So they taught us Southern cooking. So he's got that culinary arts stuff going on. So
you got the down south.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you. Do you have a favorite dish of his and vice versa? What's the favorite dishes between you two?
Okay, his favorite dish that I like that he makes is pasta. So he makes good pasta.
I need some of that.
Uh-oh, okay.
Now, I'm a pasta. I'm funny, but I eat some pasta.
Okay.
I eat some pasta. And what's yours?
Wow, the favorite dish, my wife, I like when she do a good mean breakfast.
Okay.
You know, she do a good breakfast. I mean, when it comes to that, you know, she do good when it comes to, she like the scrapple is real nice. They got beef scrapple, turkey scrapple, or we got turkey bacon, and, you know, she do a good omelet with spinach and everything. She not hook it up.
Okay.
You know, she's good. Sometimes she told me, hey, just sit back and chill, relax. I got it covered. I said, all right, no problem. Sometimes I try to get in the kitchen, sneaking in, and cook, but then I just get out the kitchen.
So you get out the kitchen. Okay, and I see you've blessed us with some meals today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to start eating on camera, but let the world know. I don't know if they can see this, but
Okay.
mine is a little dug into.
Yeah.
But I got some, what is this, big fish?
It's a nice little big fish right here. With some sauteed mushroom with fresh parsley and stuff like that up in here.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some brown rice here. Then we got the greens up in here too with, we got the kale and spinach and collard greens sauteed up here. So, you know, hey, I cook with no salt. I have a special Chef Vaughn special seasoning blend.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't tell nobody that recipe. But yeah, I'm all healthy. And that's about it.
Tastes good.
Oh, thank you
I
very
like
much.
I
Thank
agree.
you.
It tastes really good.
Tyree over there getting it in.
I'm gonna chop that a little later on, but not right now.
Now, as far as with this drive, you said
Okay.
coats, hats, scarves, gloves.
Yes, and also and right along with the drive we're doing. As a matter of fact, right along with that, I have other chefs gonna be coming out doing food, and we're gonna be cooking, setting up like we do every year. And we have volunteers come on and help serve the food too also. But actually, I got my main chefs to be there, and other chefs will be coming. Some new chefs will be coming on board every year to come in and support and help out. And everybody will make a dish, and we just roll from there, and we just bless everybody. And we just feed everybody. If you know, it comes from my heart when we do it.
Yeah.
And I look for no recognition and all that stuff. I just do it because that's what God wants us to do.
Right.
And me and my wife love doing that.
Question for you. Another. I got questions for days.
I know you do.
Any famous celebrities you ever cook for?
Oh, it's a quite a few. I ain't gonna mention your name, but it's a quite a few.
Can you give us a few? Can you give us a few? let these people know that you know what you're doing and you've solidified in this.
Oh boy, oh man, I tell you, okay. There's quite a few good celebrity people, you know, especially when did something in New York, Brooklyn, when Spike Lee was at the period 16, 17 in New York and Manhattan. We did some stuff there, and we did things for Red Man, everybody. You know, if you remember that, if I showed you the pictures of our bag, you know, and it's a lot of different folks out there, you know. And, you know, being behind those scenes is totally different because everybody's in a different zone. And I have a cousin, Diamond Dozen from out of Brooklyn, New York. I did some things for him in Brooklyn, and he's very well-known artist there. So that's it. I can go. What was
At the
that?
convention centers, you cooked for
Oh,
the two presidents that came through
Yes.
at different times.
Oh yeah.
yes.
You cook for the Prez? Which one?
Yes. Well, we have when Clinton was in office.
Okay.
All right. And then you had who was it the president at the time?
George W. Bush.
George W. Bush.
Oh man, I'd have poisoned him.
And then also
Poisoned him.
and then recently I just cooked for when I was on Anthony Brown campaign. I did the catering for Anthony Brown campaign, and able to meet Obama in person, shook his hand, talked to him for a little bit, and on that whole trail. And it was a good thing when they was here in Maryland, in the PG County area, and that was a lot. And also, it was good. It was a good thing. And also, I was standing next to a gentleman that I know he was a spiritual.
Dalai Lama.
I didn't know who he was. I was standing right next to him, and I was talking to him. And I was like, "Well, who was this guy next to me?" with a rope. So that was very interesting. So being on that campaign trail, feeding everybody was a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
And for you all that are just tuning in, we have Chef Vaughn, his lovely wife, Miss Toni, and college graduate, also my son,
Yes.
Tyree Miles. For you all that are just tuning in, and he's bought us some meals. And just to bring you all up to speed, he's having a Christmas drive, Christmas Eve, City Hall. Give him the time one more time.
12 to 4.
12 p.m. to 4.
Come out, please.
Come on out. You looking for volunteers?
Yeah, volunteers, come on out. Yes, come on out. We need you. Come on out. Every year it's getting bigger and bigger every year, and we ready for
Do you have
everybody.
any contact info for anybody that may try to get in contact with you to want to know more?
Yes.
What you got going on?
You can tell them the contact information.
Yeah, we have a number that you can call if you want to do donations.
I'm going to put it right here.
Okay,
What
it's
is it?
410
410
294
294
4482.
82 for all donations.
Right, and we're looking
Questions.
again for hats, gloves, socks, coats, and we also want people to bring out, if you can, like sweatpants and sweatshirts, because that helps keep them warm during these cold, frigid nights.
Okay, definitely. I'll get with you before then. I have
Yes.
a bag for you, and I'll make sure you get that. But I'm posting this information now so they can see it. I'm gonna pin it,
And the flyer,
so it'll
too.
be here. And again, the flyer is on my page. I will I'll reshare the flyer so that those that are interested will know where to go, and you
Yes.
also have your comments right here. Miss Harris, read the comments, Miss Harris. Shout out to Miss CB Harris, Mr. CB Harris Jr. I apologize, I call him Miss, but shout out to Mr. Harris. He's one of our what can I say? Dedicated watchers. Look on the contact info is 410-294-4482. 410-294-4482 for you all that are tuning in late. We got to go to a break. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Please like and share the show. This is It Is What It Is Radio.
Right.
Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously, because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, and I was thinking, like,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
This is a Poverty ENT exclusive. Next stop, Texaco, strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate, that's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah, it's time to go. That's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah. It's time to go.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. We are back. For those that are just joining us, we have fresh college graduate, also my oldest son, Tyree Miles Jr.
Congratulations.
We have Miss Toni to the far right.
Hello.
And we have Mr. Chef Vaughn, who him and his lovely wife, they're having a clothing drive Christmas Eve at City Hall from 12 p.m. to 4. They are looking for, for those that want to volunteer are welcome. I'll say that. There'll be chefs on hand to cook meals, and they'll be taking gently used clothes, hats, scarves, gloves, anything that you can donate to help. Please help for this great cause. And like you said, you've been doing this for a while, right?
Yes, fourth anniversary doing it, yes.
4th anniversary, so they definitely have something positive going on. Please come out and support. If you can't stay, it's cool to drop something off. You know, wish them well, keep it moving. But I definitely appreciate what you're doing for the people that are less fortunate.
Yes.
And again, these meals are great. I'm trying not to be rude. I'm trying not to eat on camera.
Here.
So every camera break we get, I'm eating. But it's banging. What kind of fish is this?
Oh, this is Mrs.
Lake trout.
Lake trout, yeah, without the bones.
Okay.
Good, nice lake trout, yes.
Have you ever participated in like chef competitions?
You know, maybe a while back, I did a chef competition, and it turned out real nice. And you know, chef competitions, they're pretty cool, fine, but everybody wants, we always jumping through all the time, trying to see who the best and all that stuff and everything. So I just stopped doing them, you know, and it became too much stress.
I feel it.
So that's why I like going to the public, doing my own stuff, you know, and get my own chefs involved, and we just do our thing there, you know, because it's a lot going on with the chef competition. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
It's very stressful.
Very competitive.
And, yes, it is. Yes. Everybody want to have the greatest thing and be perfect, you know, and I forget all this stuff. But so I love doing all my stuff private and being with my personal chefs where we have a good time doing it. So I don't have to worry about it because God's going to reward us everything that we do out here.
True.
And that's how I look at it. God put God first with everything that we do.
Indeed, definitely. Well, I'm looking forward to, you know, coming through.
Yeah.
Drop some things off. Hopefully, I may have my kids with me. My son may hang out. I don't know, but we're definitely.
Yeah, because I remember you came through. We did a Thanksgiving for you a couple years ago. At the KO Rep, old KO Rep, where I grew up at in the area. So I think it was a very nice thing when you came through. That one of my relatives came down from Atlanta, did some poetry and some other stuff. It was real nice. So that was a big old, a big gathering there too also. Yes. So, yeah, we'll keep on. We'll keep it going and keep doing what we love.
That's the thing. Miss Toni, how's this ride been? With this amazing chef.
It's been exciting. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We like giving back. We've been giving back for years. It's, you know, not under Chef Vaughn, you know, business, but we always have given back. We've given back and have had our children out with us when they were young, so they could understand, you know, that we're supposed to give back to people. You know, we can live our lives all we want, but there comes a place and a time in your life where you need to give back. So we show them that it's, you know, it's something that we need to do as people. So when we started the Helping Up mission, and Vaughn cooked down there a couple of times, and we had dinner there. That was back in the In the early 90s.
Okay.
Oh,
Because they were little babies.
Yes.
How long have y'all been married?
Oh, Lord.
32 years.
Digging in. 32
Yeah,
years.
all right, y'all see, everybody know I'm married. All right, everybody know that, all right? Stop.
Okay, 32 years.
And we always try to keep a lot of our personal life out the public, because you know things people be doing stuff, and we try to keep things private. But now everybody know, everybody been knowing that. And when we work together, close together, me and my wife, I just know that you meet people for the first time coming up and want to help and support and everything. We tell people, this is my wife, this is my wife, this is my wife right here. Because without being a successful person, God first, but your wife always holding you down too also. All the guys know that. Wife always holding you down.
As always.
Yeah, so I ain't do it by myself.
Right.
So,
do you want to see a restaurant in your future? I can see it. Y'all already the power couple, but you love cooking. She love cooking.
We already had two.
Y'all stay still going? Or?
No. We after Lisa was up at the places, we decided we like catering a lot better, because we was on of Chef Vaughn's kitchen, Chef Vaughn's Cafe. Chef Vaughn's Cafe, a lot of people know it from Windsor Mill Road, 1714 Windsor Mill Road. And we was there for about a couple of years, and then we decided then we went on Charles Street, 18 North Charles Street, and we was called Chef Vaughn's.
That was Chef Vaughn's Cafe too.
Chef Vaughn's Cafe, and we just did strictly just catering, but we had the Baltimore school contract at the time. And then we went to Baltimore to Market, where it was totally different. It was called Chef Vaughn's Kitchen.
Right.
And doing something healthy eating, but things change when things are changing in the community down there. So it's time for us to move on.
Okay.
So catering we love doing. I do stuff with AmeriCorps at different times, and then I just got back from military Air Force base in Utah. Where a friend is. He's actually have a contract with the military. Mm-hmm. And I was there for a whole week, and that was a good spring. We fed like over, I think about 2,000 something soldiers. Ooh. So I did post it up on my Facebook page if everyone want to see it, and I went there and represent, but it's too cold. I'm not going back.
You're not going back.
No, I miss my wife. I was so happy that time zone is different there.
Yeah.
So it was time to get back home. Yes. So and also let me see.
We went to Iowa. We did a
Oh yeah, we did Iowa. Yes.
Y'all get your travel on. Iowa.
Yeah, we drove.
Y'all drove.
And
how long did that take?
Ooh.
Was that 19.5 hours?
Goodness gracious. That's a long time.
It was a nice drive. And when the whole time we was in the hotel, they knew where we wasn't from there, because we was at the market buying up everything we could think of, because we was far. That's a true story. People, we was from Maryland. They was like, "Oh, you from Maryland?" I said, "Yeah." And they was like, "We ain't coming to Maryland." They was a trip. Yeah.
I know they loved your cooking though.
Yeah,
yes, and I met a lot of kids, different parts of life, young man. Mm-hmm. And I talked to a lot of kids, and some ain't know just the food that we was cooking. They said, "We ain't never heard of that," because it depends where they was from.
Right.
And it was nice. Mm-hmm. We enjoyed talking to a lot of the young folks, trying to get their life back together. Because we was here at AmeriCorps in Dundalk, we cooked there, but they had closed it up. And that was bad. I don't know what it is now. But we cook for a lot of the young folks, and I thank God for that. We was able to branch out and do that.
Would you be interested in teaching any youth to cook?
Yes, actually, I do. I do one right now. Everybody know Pastor Ted Sutton. Mm-hmm. Everybody know Dr. Sutton, and I'm a mentor for his son. Uh-huh. And he's a very good young man. And also, my son, he stays with me when I'm doing food, when he's available to be around too. Also, can't forget my son now, Mm-hmm. So the Medora, she comes out when she can, but she's very bossy and demanding when she wants things done. So she get to the point. So other than that, that's it. I like doing stuff with the youth. So the more you want to come out and hit us up on the website, and when we're doing volunteer stuff, we come on through. And we just see how things go.
Is there anything that, other than cooking, that Chef Vaughn just loves to do?
And I love to do. I love Well, you know, if we get chance opportunity to go to theater, me and boy like to go to theaters and stuff like that. If we get time to go to, maybe try to watch a couple movies, if we can. That's it. I like to do stuff with family. That's all.
Right. How's your son doing? The one that I met.
Oh, you know, he's doing okay. He had little bumps here and there, but he's doing a lot better now. It's all about part of life. He's growing, and we all gonna make mistakes out here. It's all about how you get back on your feet and keep going forward. Is that right, Tony?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So, all right, that's it.
What would you say to any aspiring cooks? Any aspiring cooks out there that may be down and may not believe in their talent?
You know, I ran into a couple folks recent that was going through some heavy stuff, and I talked to them. I said, "Why don't y'all just come on through, give me a call, and you try to get yourself back out here. Just take your time." And one a real good friend of mine that everybody is well, I really miss is Chef Mike Bates. Is a real close friend of mine. The one was robbed and killed quite a few years ago, and he was a good strong soldier. And that's somebody I really miss a lot, and that's why I keep on doing what I'm doing to us, because he will be here with me too, also doing outreach stuff too, doing outreach too. So that's all.
Being being a chef, and I know it's a common camaraderie between you and other chefs. Do you all get together and like share your recipes, or is it like a secret?
It was like a secret because everybody want to hide their stuff, and then also when you're other chefs and you're in the kitchen with them, sometimes we go at it with each other too, try to challenge each other in the kitchen, and it's not about all that, but we do go ahead in the kitchen sometimes. Try to say who the best, who do this, who make the best dish or dessert or whatever. And if I was supposed to certain things, like, okay, well, I still can do it anyway. Right. So we be fussing with each other, and then we forget while we was there. So it always happened.
So let me ask you this then. What's your favorite dessert?
Oh, everybody that knows me out there, y'all know, everybody know what it is. Apple pie. Y'all know it.
Yeah, apple pie.
Y'all know it. You know I do them apple pies now in a minute.
Okay. What about you, Miss Toni?
Uh-oh.
Just cheesecake.
Yes.
We need to talk.
Oh yeah.
We need to talk. I'm gonna pray. Look, I need an Oreo cheesecake if possible.
Oh my, we'll get us started.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. That and banana pudding, I'm crazy over.
Oh, okay, yeah, I love banana pudding. Yeah. That was my mom's favorite. Yeah. And that apple pie is he tweaked it. It's my mom's recipe.
Sure is. What type of cheesecake you guys should try if you like banana pudding? And cheesecake, it's this thing called banana cream cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
Really?
Yeah, one of my good friends made that.
Yeah, we had his banana
cheesecake. One of my
cheesecake.
friends named Chef called Skip, real chef, a good pastry chef. And I think every time he always cooking something, he is chef. I knew you can't eat that much, so what you want? So his name called Skip. He's good. He's one of my good close chef friends, and we support each other. We support each other with things that we do, and we try to be there for each other too also. And every time he made that chicken you talking about, man, he made that thing for me, and I ate no piece, and I've been eating on for a whole week.
Oh, man.
Whole week.
It's addictive.
It's addictive?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Try that. I haven't had any good cheesecake in a while.
Oh, okay. Get you some cheesecake.
Yeah, let me know. I'm ready.
Don't get them started. Don't get them started.
I'm ready. CB Harris, Chef Chaz on IG. Okay, I'll check you out. I'll check you. You want to have a cook-off against Chef Vaughn?
No, don't do that, man.
Right here on It Is What It Is Radio. Let me know.
Don't get them started.
Call you out.
No, don't do that.
Okay. He told me, Chef Chaz Rollins. You ever heard of that?
No, I never heard of him. Who are you?
He said Baltimore born and raised. Check him out. Okay.
Okay, that's what's up.
Tell him that I got some money on Chef Vaughn that I'll cook him. Let me stop. Thank you, but I will check him
don't
out.
do that.
For y'all out there, please like and share the show. Like I said, if you all just tuning in, Chef Vaughn and his wife are running a Christmas drive on December 24th from 12 to 4 at City Hall. Please come through. You can volunteer. You can drop some things off. Possibly get a good meal.
Yes.
Meet the power couple.
Yes, come on through. Please do. Yes.
It's all about helping.
Yes, it is. Yes. And God, don't nobody think that I'm really in deep thought that day, so I don't want nobody to think I'm annoying them. But my mind will be all over the place that day, trying to make sure everybody get fed and get what they need and everything. So if you're coming through, you want to come on, just come on through, please, okay? We're looking forward to everybody.
Yes, and bring some hats, coats, gloves, anything.
Yes.
Anything definitely could be used by someone.
Yes,
Again,
definitely.
That's Christmas Eve, right? Christmas
Yes,
Eve.
it is. Yes. Yes.
We will be doing that. We got my son right here.
All right.
Hello.
College graduate. So how does it feel?
To be honest, graduating out of college, it still didn't hit me yet. But I heard like as soon as like the next semester will start or the next fall will start, then it hits you, or when you start working and adulting, and that's when the time it's going to hit you because you have to pay bills and everything like that.
Man, I had to send people some cooking lessons.
Oh yeah, that
come
too.
on through. Come on through.
He about to move to Virginia soon.
Oh, you are? Okay.
So, yeah, he's definitely
Need
going
to know how to cook for yourself.
So we might have to set
But hit me up. So you
I'm
can do
gonna-
recipes.
Yeah. But basically, well, I'm going to be moving out of Virginia. It's going to be in the middle of nowhere. It's going to be at a Navy base.
So you gotta learn to cook.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad. You gotta cook.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna come visit you. And I don't plan on doing no cooking. So.
Well, I'm not doing planning cooking either. Just going to order.
Oh man,
We're
we
gonna
gotta order out.
together.
You gotta order out.
But you be delivering.
Yeah, be living, right?
That'll
Yes.
work, man.
Yes.
That'll work.
Yeah.
But definitely proud of you. It was a great moment to see you walk across that stage. Something that I didn't finish college, so you definitely, represented the Miles name well, along with the car, your mother's family. You definitely represented us well. We're both proud of you. So keep up the great work.
Thank you.
And I'm just happy. I've had an emotional past week celebrating his graduation. Also, I lost my son 12 years ago on December 12th. So I was grieving the 12th, almost crying the 15th, watching him go across the stage, and the 16th we party.
Wow.
But we got to go to a break. Don't go nowhere. We will be right back with Chef Vaughn, the lovely Miss Toni, and Tyree Miles Jr. Don't go nowhere. Please like and share. I thought you was gonna have my money today.
Man, it is what it is.
Then last week you told me your wife was cooking.
Man, it is what it is.
Then again, I don't think I want your wife cooking because you don't like it.
Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K. Check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio. It is what it is. 9/11.
Are they ready to? I know they're not ready to accept it, but yeah, exactly. That's my whole thing. Like, how many of them are really ready to think about it like that?
None.
You know, like
I think the problem is
like
I don't even know how we got here, but it's inbred. You're not born to hate people. You're not born to distinguish between black and white and Asian and Hispanic. That's something that you're taught. You're taught. Point blank, period. My daughter came home and told me that her white teacher was black. Maybe it's because it's how she treated her. She don't see any color. But when it comes to all her friends, all her friends are mixed. All of her friends have a white parent, black, African, Hispanic, other parent.
So
children don't see color. You breed your children. I'm not breed.
Right.
You raise your children to see that.
Yeah, most definitely.
They don't see racism.
Well, I guess
I met a little girl who had a black doll, and she said because the black dolls are prettier than the white dolls. But then I've taken a black doll and a white doll and put it in front of two kids, and it's a study that they've done before. You put it in front of two kids, and you put it in front of a kid, and you ask them which one is the nice one.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K. Check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
They laughing.
Wow.
They're fussing with them.
We are back. Thank you all for tuning in. And
appreciate that.
On the break, we were talking about things we go through in life. Like I just stated, I lost my son 12 years ago.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing.
I think that's still probably being strong. But thing is, we all go through things as people, and a lot of people don't know what we go through. And you know, we're built to be strong. Please share with the people what you went through, and you can add on and finish. But yeah, please let the world know exactly what you were telling me about what happened with you.
You know, I was sitting telling Tyree here that around this year, I was fighting for my 2 years ago. I was fighting for my life. And I had major weight surgery. Y'all look at my old photos, look at the new photos. I was up there very heavy, 3 something it was, and I had like a couple of surgeries behind each other. And I'm gonna let my wife explain the surgery because she's best at telling the surgery a lot better than me. But then I'll tell you the story after that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, he had bariatric surgery because that's what he elected to do.
Can you explain what that is?
Well, that's in his case. I mean, there were 3 different types you could get, but Vaughn decided to get the sleeve. So, and what they explained to us is that they were going to actually cut part of his stomach out. So he has a smaller stomach than he originally started with. So he did that surgery. But what we didn't know that there's 2 surgeries that if you had, that could cause scar tissue. And that's a cesarean for women and an appendix for anybody else that could cause scar tissue. And they don't know who would cause a scar tissue when, unfortunately for him, it caused scar tissue for him because he had his appendix taken out in the mid-90s. So he ended up with 2 bowel obstructions, which came from the scar tissue. The surgeries, his first surgery was in December 2017. Then he had a bowel obstruction in June and the second one in September of 2018. Then he ended up having, pancreatitis. And it was a direct result from his gallbladder was having some issues. So ended up having his gallbladder removed because pancreatitis is more severe than gallbladder problems for what the doctor told us. So he had his gallbladder removed. So that was like the 4th surgery he's had, basically in less than a year. So they were really concerned because, you know, the body, it's hard for the body to heal from one surgery, but, you know, as you get older, your body doesn't heal quite as fast as it does when you're younger. And then having that many surgeries back to back also can create a problem for an individual. So we're just blessed that he made it through, and he had to change his diet a little bit, but he's still cooking, and he's still cooking the food that he loves and the food that we love him to cook because we eat it all. But, you know, so far, I mean, he's doing fine. He's actually doing great by the grace of God. So we're just blessed.
And now I want to say something to everybody real quick. You know, I want everybody, it's like a little joke I want to share with everybody. When doctors doing their routine checks, they come and check on the patient, see how you doing and everything. And I'm you know, you got order your food from the down the kitchen. I'm fussing with the chef in the kitchen downstairs in the hospital, and I went down there on foot with the pain bag, but on foot fussing with them. And because they sent me bad food upstairs.
Well, tell them what they actually sent you because your diet was different.
They gave me some bad ice cream.
Popsicles. I thought he could eat. He said they stale.
Yeah, they were stale. So I'm fussing with them. Fussing. And every time I call in the kitchen, they was like, we ain't talking to him. Man, we leave that chef alone. So I went in the kitchen and fussing with them down there, fussing. The doctors looking for me, and they finally found me.
Oh, man.
But I was down there fussing with them over some popsicles. So I'm telling you, I was very angry because I wanted food, but they wouldn't give it to me. But anyway, the popsicle was stale, and I was very upset with the kitchen. So that was a big thing I caused down there. But ever since that happened, they hear my name come across, they don't answer the phone at all. They don't.
No.
It's funny. Yes, they don't. So I experienced that. So I'm trying to stay out the hospital, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that was it.
So you was fussing
with the chef of the kitchen in the hospital.
The kitchen in the hospital. That's
Yes.
chef.
And then he came down there, and chef came up to my room talking to me.
Wow.
Okay.
We gotta go to another break. That's funny, man. We'll be right back. Please like and share the show. This is It Is What It Is Radio.
Okay, good. Let me get this. Okay, great.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants.
It was a blood stain on the floor for 5 episodes. I can't take it. We need to kick this up. I'm sorry. I love the Have and the Have Nots, and I continue to watch it in its 5th season. But I get so mad when I can go get myself a glass of water and come back, and he had just started the next sentence in his first paragraph. I can't stand it.
They just want to get the point across.
It's not but you don't get the point for 4 episodes. It's too much. So now, according to ET Online reports, Tyler Perry has a pre-cut and dried response to a pretty cut and dry response to the rumors about him and Oprah. Here's what he says. It's completely false.
What was that? That was your Tyler Perry impression? Oh, God. What?
That was my Medea voice.
Oh, gotcha.
Nothing is accurate in this article except for mine and Oprah's names. That's what he said. I mean, you see what I mean? You gotta stick around. I mean, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I mean, they pay us to do this. So we go off every week right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. So deeply wounded, but don't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. So you just sit there and you suffer.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. And y'all caught me. I'm definitely eating this good fish and rice. Thank you again, Chef Vaughn.
Hey, no problem, man.
There's a lot of happy faces around here at the station. He
right.
came through with the food, and I'm gonna eat it. Tyree, did you enjoy your food?
Yeah, I did. It was really good. It's good food.
Compliments to the chef.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So, what do you have a vision with this Christmas wrap? Or do you have a time limit on how long you want to give it, and anything else you want to do maybe as time goes on?
Well, the vision is, honey, you want to explain that about the vision?
Yeah, well, the one thing we wanted to do is make sure we can reach basically every homeless person that's out there, to know that it's not just on Christmas. We want to be able to do this on a regular basis. Hopefully we have a lot of people out there that are doing the same thing that we're doing, and we're really glad and appreciate that there's other people that are just as concerned as we are about the homeless population in Maryland. So we want to continue to do it, and we've done things that are off season. When we see people in need, we just give. So, and that's what we hope that everybody is out doing the same thing. It doesn't have to be a particular season to give. You can give any and every day. When you see somebody out there that's in need, just, do for them like you would do for yourself, your family member or friends.
That's what it's about.
And you want to say something. When we had our place in downtown Baltimore and Leicester Market, we was actually feeding people too also. And the thing is that I see some people in passing right now that actually used to be homeless, and the ones that we was talking to and ministering to, that they're doing good. They got jobs, they're working, and they come on and give me a hug. Hey, Chef Vaughn, thanks, man, for not looking down on us, because they used to come past and have much money, or I'll come back and pay when I get paid or something like that, or I have money. So our stall down there wound up being like a ministry stall, and people were walking around praying around the stall and everything. And one day we came in, somebody put a Bible in our stall.
Oh yeah.
So that was deep. And when my wife seen it, we was like, wow, people walking around praying, because we was actually ministering to people. And I know people didn't have much money, but I know that it was a lot of respect there. And I see people now is doing good. They be thanking me me and my wife. So it's a blessing to see that. And that right there, that means a lot.
Oh, can't take this call. Let me do this real quick. I'm sorry. There he is. But I'm sorry. One of our guests is trying to find the location. But I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm really on this food though. I am. Again, I would like, whenever you get ready. Matter of fact, I don't even want any kind of cheesecake would do.
Okay.
Oh wow! So cheesecake again?
Yeah, I'm on the cheesecake. What about seafood salad?
My wife loves seafood, guys. She loves seafood salad.
Tell them how often I eat seafood salad.
Yeah, seafood a lot. We go to different places and get it. We'll make it, but we go to certain places and buy it. And when we come in there, they'll be like, hey, Chef, what's going on? And my wife always see me to get the stuff in certain market, and they want to give me more seafood that they don't supposed to give me. But hey, they be doing some good stuff there. But but I do want to give a shout out to Shelly that do do a lot of outreach stuff, and he's a very good supporter, like everybody else that's part of the team to come out. Shout out to everybody. But I know that he's a person that do stuff in the community also, and he's a very good supporter, like everybody else part of everybody. So if I forget everybody's name, I apologize, but everybody's part of us that came out throughout the years. We really appreciate you, and you know, still looking for you coming out every year, everybody.
Did you look up to any cooks coming up, or did anybody that cooked inspire you to get into what you're doing?
No, actually, no, I did everything based on just watching my family do it so much, and just being around them, and I just took it from there, and I decided just to roll with it.
Tell me the history.
Let us get into Chef Vaughn. Let us know, Chef Vaughn.
What you first started out doing?
Where it all started. What did you do before you were a chef?
Oh wow! I did a little bit of everything. Let me see.
You want to know the
dishwashing,
bad, the ugly, the great,
dishwashing work, construction work, all that stuff. Back in the day, doing security, everything. Yeah, the security work, and I mean, I did all those things. And I said, you know what? I ain't doing security anymore. I ain't doing construction work. That ain't me. So I decided to get into the food business and everything. And my mom, everybody know my mom was Miss Roslyn, that Miss Dawes, they own the Lake Trout.
Okay.
On Westtown. I used to go in as a kid in the kitchen and everything. And my mom used to be the bakery. And you know, she do all going there and seeing all that. Everybody clean the fish and all that. So that's another person that inspires me, was my mom, Miss Dawes, and everything. And I decided to roll with it. So you know, I took it from there. So if you're in Baltimore, you know about the Lake Trout. Yeah, I have a couple of the original recipes that I had got from my mom when she passed away from cancer. When my daughter passed away, my mom passed away like a year later after she passed away. So you know, cancer runs in the family pretty heavy. So you know, hey, other than that, hey, that's all about me, guys. I'm pretty much low-key laid back.
So would you say cooking is your passion?
Yeah, cooking is my passion. I love it. I can just take anything. And I remember I first met my wife. Well, we were married. I first met her. She had her first apartment on Park Avenue back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I think rent was like $275. I think it was, honey. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah, a long time. She had a cool nut in her refrigerator and something solid, and I just. I put something together, and I said, wait a minute, go get some food out from the market somewhere. Came back with some groceries, cooked some food for her, and she was good to go. You know?
That food did it.
Yes.
Let me ask you, 32 years of love. Do you remember your first date? Y'all first date? Y'all remember?
Hey, let me see. We was at let's see. I think that first date was at Belvedere. Was at the Belvedere Hotel at the time.
Okay.
That's when I posed to at the time. My first date.
Yeah.
When the Belvedere used to have a nice little, there's restaurants there, but they used to have a little brunch there back in the day, years ago. And I remember we had that, we posed there. That's about right, honey? First date there, right? Is that about right, if I remember? Okay. Yeah, it's about 30 years there, yeah. I remember that, right?
Yeah, because you invited my girlfriend, which was very nice. You
Yeah.
invited my girlfriend.
It was different. It was different right there to come on out. It was nice for our close friends, and it was very nice though.
Okay.
But I tell you, it's a lot. You know, you have your ups and downs, and I ain't gonna say nothing perfect out here. We all go through changes out here, and different challenges in life out here. So things have been perfect.
No, wait a minute. You said I was our first date.
Oh, date?
That's the first date. That was at the Belvedere.
Yeah.
The proposal was at down in Little Italy.
Oh.
And my sister was there.
That's right. Oh, wow. See, I told y'all, you forget stuff, you know? Wow.
What's wrong with that? 32 years is a long time. That's good to see a power couple still at it. Yeah. And you can still see the spark is still there.
Thank you.
I see.
We went through it, yes.
That's first. When I seen firsthand, is the wife with you?
Yeah, but everybody say when I go places now, my wife like to be in the background at times, and people, she like my wife was more like to protect, observe, and watch everybody around me, and she'll tell me straight up, leave that person alone, they're not good for you, and I might ask a question now, I ask no more questions now, I just say, okay, no problem, and same thing with my wife, I see people around, and I say, honey, I think you know, because my wife is, she don't say too much, but you know she'll love not different couches and everything, and she's pretty much laid back. And UMB is our main one down here. And you know, I remember when we very first met, she was working the B103 at the time. with everybody.
Frank Ski Day?
Yeah.
Shout out to Frank
everybody.
Ski.
Yes, right.
Okay, history. So you had some time, you had some radio experience?
Well, I did my internship there. Well, actually, I did my internship. It was V103, and so
you like it?
That was interesting. It wasn't bad. I liked it.
Speaking of internships.
I also did an internship at the Baltimore City Police Department. So
how was that?
That was interesting too.
Did you go on any ride-alongs?
Yes, I did.
You sure did. Yes.
Anything happen while you was on a ride-along?
We had a domestic violence situation that they told me to stay in a car, but that was and that was over in Winchester area near what's that, Bentlow?
Yep, Winchester Park.
Yep.
Winchester and Bentlow.
And then we had another incident over near Garrison, was it Walbrook, where they had I went with the two detectives, and there was a homicide, so they were canvassing the scene. So that was interesting.
Your internship was a little busy. Well, speaking of internships, my son.
There you go.
He you want to share about your experiences with your internship in New Mexico?
Okay. When I was in
let them know what you went for and everything.
I have a bachelor's of science of electrical and computer engineering, and for my first internship, I was over in Los Alamos, New Mexico. It's a very small town, population of 12,000 people. A good 9,000 people worked at the place that I interned at, and it was Los Alamos National Laboratory. And I was in the space electronics and the signal processing group. So I was making I'm trying to make it to a point that everybody can understand. So it's like one of these space cameras. You know how people take a picture of planets and then you just see it on Google Images. So I was actually working on a space camera that's that's out of space, and I'm working on this thing called the shutter, so it can protect the camera lenses, because the camera lenses takes too much lighting. If it takes too much lighting, then the camera lens is going to bust, and we're going to lose basically over $75,000. So in order for me to work that type of device, I have to make some type of logic. If the module takes in too much light, the camera will will close. If not, then you can actually just keep recording or taking pictures of multiple planets that are currently out of space. Another thing that I was doing in my internship is working on this thing called it's a static dynamic RAM controller. It's a read-along memory controller. So that's basically something that's within inside of satellites that actually help basically navigate around the Earth. Another thing that I was also looking at is this thing called a spectrometer. You know those little rotor things that's on planet Mars? I actually saw that in person. It's a lot bigger in person, and I actually see how long it'll take for people to build those type of things. It takes about a good 5 to 6 years to build those type of things in order for it to get deployed. I think another spectrometer is going to be deployed probably at 2022 at NASA. And that's only some of the things I did in my first internship. Made a presentation for all the project managers in order for me to for them to understand or pick up the the work that I did throughout the summer before I leave from New Mexico back to Baltimore.
Let me ask you, what was your favorite experience with your internship?
I also have another internship. So which one? The one in New Mexico or the one that I had at Laurel?
Give us the one in New Mexico first.
Okay, so the one in New Mexico, the favorite part I had in the experience, and the favorite experience I had in my internship is I learned a lot of cool stuff. For me, it's just this circuit thing called LT Spice. I actually worked around that type of software to build these logic prototypes, and also for me to work in a team. To be honest, it's a lot of people in that laboratory that are introverts. I mean, I'm an introvert myself, but they're painful introverts. Say one person, I asked how was their day. The girl, she stared at me for 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and then she answered my question. Then she stared at me again for 10 more seconds. That was very weird. But other than that, working with different people and learning just new stuff, my software.
The money is amazing.
The money in the first internship wasn't that good. Government doesn't pay people that much money, especially when you're interning.
Right. Now I'm talking about the overall as far as being an engineer.
Oh yeah, money's good.
Money's good, right?
Yeah, money's good.
Okay. We gotta go to a break. We will be right back. Make sure you all stay tuned, and share the show.
Yeah.
This is It Is What It Is Radio.
And I just thank everybody for their donation.
Listen to this flashback of Skyline Radio Show.
So where we at? Where we talk about the effects and what's going on in these schools, and what people don't understand. Just real briefly, I just want to talk a little bit about what people say bullying is or is not. So bullying comes in many forms. It's a teasing, it's the cyberbullying, it's the texting, it's the phone calls, it's the posting of pictures and people's personal information to pretty much cause them harm, to have them feel insecure. It's the sex assaults that people actually put out there. There are physical assaults, and there are mental assaults and emotional assaults. And what I like to remind individuals that any aggressive behavior towards anyone that is unwanted and unwarranted, and an individual asks you to stop. Let's stop there. Stop.
And they should be respecting that.
Respecting that and respecting yourself, because when you're able to respect another person, you're able to respect yourself. And the way that you're able to show that respect is that you know that you have a gift, and you know you're uniquely made and that you matter, and then you also acknowledge that the next person beside you matters as well.
Right.
You know, and we lose that sometimes. Bullying is a behavior that underestimates the lives and legacy of you. I'm sure that when they was bullying me, and I'm sure when they was bullying you, they didn't understand who you're going to become later on. I didn't know.
Right, because I'm popping. I can't. All right, let me tell you, all those people who felt like they wanted to say whatever to me, look at me now. It's like, no, y'all don't understand, but I've been through some things, okay?
And you know what? No, I applaud you and I salute you, because a lot of times we do not take the time to say, I'm okay, and I'm okay with me, and there's nothing wrong with me, and I'm amazing, and I'm blessed, and I'm strong, and I matter.
Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. for Skyline Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Far into this unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new and take a break from our broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, there's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move. Don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels off from me. We do whatever you like. Get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. So let's slide, you and me alone, to find who we really are. Crash into something new. I got that leg banging up the car. Tell me you kiss, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, I wanna take you, but we gotta groove so we can lose the crowd. If you wanna rule, there's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move. Don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels off from me. We do whatever you like. Feels
You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. We are back.
I'm be quiet. See, they jump on me there. You got wood already in the bag out there. Yeah,
I know.
There you go. I'm sorry.
You can taste that city, but go ahead.
Again, for you all that are late, just tuning in. I'm here with Chef Vaughn, his lovely wife, Miss Toni, Tyree.
All right.
For you all that are just tuning in, like I said, we have a Christmas drive. Well, he has a Christmas drive on Christmas Eve, 12 p.m. to 4, City Hall. Please bring anything. Anything's definitely appreciated. Hats, coats, gloves, socks, toothbrush kits, washcloths, deodorant. You can get those from the dollar store. Anything that can help the less fortunate would be greatly appreciated. And I know you're looking forward to it. I'm not going to bombard you with too many questions.
Thanks.
Like I said, I know you're looking forward to. You got to get some rest.
Yeah.
Can you let the people know where to find you on social media?
Okay, go ahead, honey. Tell me how to find us, honey. Go ahead.
Well, how do you find you?
Oh, okay. You can find me on Facebook. You know it's Vaughn on Facebook. Then you got ChefVaughnsKitchen.yahoo.com. You can find me. And Instagram will be Vaughn Key on Instagram. So you can look me up and I'll pop up and see my information. And you'll see the flyer. Everything's on the flyer too also. You see it out there. Contact us. And I just want to thank all the chefs that donating all the food and the ones that are coming forward. And, just come on through. Looking forward for everybody. Looking for people to close. Come on through too also. 12 to 4. Christmas Eve. And looking forward to that.
Any donations, again, feel free to DM them, contact them, call them, or just drop by with a bag. Drop it off.
Yes.
It'll be greatly appreciated. We have any pies, any desserts going to be out there? Or are we strictly on the food tip?
Well, I have a good friend of mine named Jason. Matter of fact, he was on TV this morning. I went and surprised him at his place up in where's that at?
Timonium.
Okay. And he's going to be having some cupcakes that he specializes in. He's going to be dropping some off. And they're special cupcakes.
Special cupcakes?
Yeah, special cupcakes. Yes, he'll be on the Food Show Network also.
Okay.
So he's actually going to be dropping some stuff off, or he's going to bring them through. We'll pick them up. And that's what I'm looking forward to that too also.
And what about, what's that, Chef Tracy?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Chef Tracy.
Chef Tracy will be coming through. She can make it through with some stuff. Chef Karski will be coming through. So we got all different type of chefs coming through with different stuff. So if I forget any chefs out there, I apologize. I'm a little tired right now, but all chefs coming through, waiting on you. Let's make it happen. And we got Chef Jerome. There's so many chefs out there. So just come on through. And I want to thank Cher also. That she's our big supporter. Her and her sister, her twin sister, come through and help out support too also. So if I forget anybody, I apologize again. But you know who you are. You're still in our hearts, still coming through, okay? And we got D also come on through, our good art person, all right?
We're gonna do something different.
Oh Lord, mercy.
We got Mr. Harris. He says he's been calling, he can't get through, but we're gonna call you, Mr. Harris. He had a question for you.
Okay.
That was the one that was talking about the cook-off.
Oh,
so we'll call him real quick.
Okay, all right.
See if we can get this situated.
Cook-off. All right. Then.
So to answer your question, we are going to have some desserts there.
Yes, we are, and I'll make some dessert myself.
Yeah. So we'll have some sweets.
He over there smiling over there. Look at him.
We got another
guest.
Mr. Harris. How you doing? This is Fly T Miles from It Is What It Is Radio. You are now on air. No, talk. We can hear you. Yeah, turn it down. Turn your TV down. I mean your phone or whatever. Okay, yeah, turn it off. Turn it off. All right, now Chef Vaughn is right here.
How you doing, sir?
We got history. We was little boys together. He is a whole grown-ass man. Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you.
And thanks. Big brother, Chef Big Brother.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, listen. I've been listening for the whole night, and I've been listening to all that. So when I mentioned the thing about the cook-off, this is not a competition.
No.
This is about what's going on in our city.
Right.
Okay.
I have friends, and Tyree is my friend. This is my friend. It's my new and growing development. So the cook-off thing was like a fundraiser.
Oh.
I don't know what y'all gonna do with the money. I don't know who y'all tied into, who y'all plugged in with, but I know Tyree would know what to do with the money because he's been doing this. And I'm so proud of you, big brother. I have to say this to you.
Thank you.
Like, this guy, he's a guest on your show. So that's a whole thing in itself.
Thank you.
But the cook-off, like, come on. Let's do the whole, like, the cook-off.
Okay.
Let's make it a competition, but not to be competitive. All the funding go to wherever we decide that it needs to go. So where does it need to go?
That's a good question.
Obviously to our youth, to
Right.
our women, to our impoverished, to, you know, the things that we do.
Right.
And when I say we do, because I've seen this brother work. And brother, you got a whole skill set that can save a lot of years in our lives. We need way more culinary arts programs. Way more. Some of them prepare them to before they get to you.
Right.
So when I said the cook-off, and I just started throwing names off at him. Now, you didn't see this because this was like text messages. I'm sending him back and forth. I'm like, all right, well, what's up with this person, that person, this person? I ain't gonna put all these people on the hand.
Oh, they can see it. They can see it.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm not marketing. I'm not advertising. I'm just saying let's have a big cook-off where it's no like, you know, it's competitive, but all the funding goes to a program, a situation, or something like that.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to build on that, definitely.
Absolutely, but this is what I'm saying, like, because everybody's all different types of food. But when we come to the foodies, like, really, I mean, we can teach these kids.
Right.
We can teach these youths. We can teach these women.
Right.
We can teach these re-entering citizens.
Right. Right.
How to do this, because everybody has to eat. I don't care where you are.
Right. Right. Definitely.
So
yeah, you're right.
That's absolutely the thing, and I appreciate y'all putting me on air to even just throw this out there. So
yes,
now
sir.
I gotta throw the names. I gotta throw Nacho Bangers. I gotta throw more seafood. I gotta throw these ladies that's doing these more like dinners. People selling dinners in the city and all that. Let's just have one big little, you know what I mean? A little cook-off.
Right.
And all the proceedings go to where we say it need to go to.
Okay. Yeah,
It goes to a big fund that gets spread out amongst the people.
Right.
I don't care how y'all do it. I already know Tyree can line it up. He can set it up. He know people. He the man. Set this up. He know how to get this done.
Definitely.
Absolutely. But I was listening the whole time. I appreciate you for doing what you're doing.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely a consumer of everything edible. I'm a fat boy. I'm a skinny fat boy. I'm a whole married man. I got a family and that's what we do. We eat. A lot of people that are not eating. A lot of people that don't have homes. A lot of people, you know. So this guy sitting beside you, that's what he did. You know his work.
Right.
You know his work in the community.
Right.
Man, we gotta put this dude in the political office, but I don't even put him there. They don't even fuck with politicians like that.
Right.
We just do what we do because that's what we do. That's what we from. That's what we do.
Right.
That would be a great thing, right?
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
we gonna build on this.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And you gonna be you gonna be in studio. You gonna be in it.
Okay. We're gonna make it happen.
I'm a plug lead. I'm a certified plug lead. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw my plug in there.
Go ahead.
Outside looking in.
Right.
The office is overwhelmed. Legal aid is overwhelmed. Maryland voluntary lawyer service is overwhelmed. I'm not.
Right.
do what I do for the people. So everything is coinciding, but everybody has to eat.
Yeah, they do.
Now we got the people that's feeding the people. All right, cool. And Tyree, you already know the people that's housing the people.
Right.
I'm keeping the people out of the club, man. We doing everything that we need to do to make this thing a better thing. And we poor, we ready. This man could have been left here. Look at him. He could have been be like, I ain't doing this no more.
Yeah.
He's been in the struggle. He know what it is.
Right.
He's make it better.
Right.
That's what you can do for the people.
Sugar.
And you feed the people. You make sure the people stay out of this.
Right.
You make sure people got somewhere to live. You make sure the people have a job.
Right.
Look how many jobs there in the culinary industry by itself. If you ever pick up a city paper, a Baltimore Sun, Craigslist, I don't care where you look at. You got cooks, you got line chefs, you got sous chefs, you got dishwashers, you got buses. All this is in the food industry.
Okay.
Right.
But you have to live somewhere that you can afford.
Right.
Now, if you're working here and you're doing this food thing, everything is interdependent.
Right.
Tommy understand that better than anybody else in the city. And I don't want to make you a politician, Tom. I can't help it, though. You're doing the work.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
So I love y'all, and I'm going to let y'all go. Yo, thank y'all for giving
My
me this
man.
few seconds of airtime.
Yes, sir.
Definitely going to build.
That's
now,
what it's about.
I just sent my message. I sent my phone number on a public post. Please call me.
We would talk.
Tonight, whatever. I'm 24 hours.
Right.
I don't stop getting people out of jail.
Right.
You know, I'm paralegal, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Beside you, you know we got the real estate people beside us.
We can make it happen.
We gonna get this work done. We gotta do it.
That's right.
We gotta do it. Now I gotta do it. You gotta do it. Now he gotta do it. We gotta do it. Let's get it done.
Let's get it
All
done,
right,
good
yes,
brother.
sir.
Hey,
Thank
I thank you for calling. We gotta get ready to go to a break.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man. Love you too. Have a good one tonight, man. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and share the show. Oh, go to work, man. Share the show while you're at work. All right. All right.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Stay connected.
All right. We'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere.
Right,
it is what it is, radio.
Yeah.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. So no matter what you up, you gotta go hard. Don't matter. Can you imagine how really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no food in the fridge. Surviving on a jail diet of water and bread. No father figure, that's cause my father dead. Mom's bringing different niggas in and out the crib. No money, so you seen this less than all your friends. But it a joke because your mother was a crackhead. Older sister hoeing off, giving all the homies head. I could wait for your response, but they love to hear me talk, so I'll just wait for the applause. I always knew that I was great, I got them haters so appalled. I'ma make it out the darkness, and my word is my bond. Delivering these bars while I'm gripping on my balls. Jealous niggas hate to see you succeed, so fuck them all. I'm the master of my destiny, nigga, you not in charge. You either on your grind or in the way, so get lost. Be a man of everything you say you stand for. Lead your people by example, being hands-on. If you're back against the wall, then get your mash on. Fix your vision on the future like it's fast forward. The world is yours in due time, ain't gotta ask for it. I'm from the school of hard knocks, I took a crash course. Shit be stressful, my nigga, that's why I'm getting high. But that's life, and it's the code that I live by. And you know how it is, where we at, nigga. They say money can't buy happiness, but I be happy as a bitch when I can have dinner. Learn from your losses or you end up like the last nigga. I fall off, I bounce back, I really come from the dirt. But if you wanna make it happen, gotta put in the work. The word will kick you when you down, and I know this shit hurt. And it's crazy cause your family, your shit on you first. My sister stabbed me in my chest, I had a hole in my shirt. I never said a prayer for her on my way to the hearse. I died twice that night, man, I'm just happy to be here. And shit like that is the reason I never be scared. Was drifting through the smoke in the field, I couldn't see clear. It's deeper than the rap, I'm where the bottom of the sea is. Was trying to make it happen till I happen to ball. It's all mind over matter, the fuck the matter with y'all, huh? Be a man of everything you say you stand for. Lead your people by example, being hands-on. If you're back against the wall, then get your mash on. Fix your vision on the future like it's fast forward. The world is yours in due time, ain't gotta ask for it. I'm from the school of hard knocks, I took a crash course. Should be stressful, my nigga, that's why I'm getting high. But that's life, and it's the code that I live by.
Listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange radio show.
Any trouble, because I get into any trouble, but I had a problem that this then became a discussion at that workplace environment. Now, the discussion was I should have been more sensitive. In what way was my first response? And I guess when I had to meet with that said person who had the issue with the person who was said leader of that organization, I said, well, to that person, how would I have known that? Well, you should have asked.
I think so. You want my opinion?
It was a circle, and I was willing to go on that merry-go-round.
You are better than most.
Yeah.
I think that's normal when you're in a group and there's norming. Most of the time when you're in new work environments or you're in a space where you're getting to know people, it's normal now to ask for people's preferred pronouns. You wouldn't have known that.
Normal to who? What is normal?
Well, you work in social... You
but
work
I don't
in social
feel the
innovation
need to give
and
my pronouns, so it's not normal to me.
You don't, but I think because I feel like the person was probably offended because they felt like you were not honoring whoever they are, right? But you wouldn't have known that.
Still to this moment, I don't know what their pronouns are. So in that whole circle, we still don't know. So I'll go as far as saying I perceived it to be.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're back. We are back. I thank you all that are still locked in with us. Shouts out to Chef Vaughn and his lovely wife, Miss Toni.
That's right.
Right now I got my main man. One of the guys I ain't never had to question his character count.
That's right.
Met him as a young little boy playing point guard for Mount Royal. I was the assistant coach for Calverton Middle. Found out he was from the Park Heights area, and it's been on ever since then. What you about, 13? 14?
Like 11, 12,
and how old
13,
you now?
35 now, baby.
So we got 20-something years in.
Yeah, we strong.
We strong. My man Kenny Black, some of y'all know him as the Tar Baby.
That's right.
That's right. And Tyree is back with us, still chilling. College graduate.
College grad.
What was your best college experience?
Yeah, we strong.
I would say my best college experience.
Best college experience. What you think?
I would say one time that, like in my freshman year, I actually went to this. It was like this Towson and Morgan Bear Fest or something like that, and it was like a party, and it was just a very rowdy party. I mean, besides all the fighting and stuff like that, it was like this one. It was like a twerking contest, and then like basically they said like one person said if one of y'all girls just start getting naked and start twerking. Yeah, like basically like they were just ripping their clothes off, and then it was just like money just being thrown all over the place and stuff like that. I guess like that's like one of the wildest college experiences I ever had. Nothing too much.
So that was like, was that like your welcome to college?
It was my freshman year, so yeah, that's what it was.
You ever worry that you might get like lost in the extra curricular stuff that was going on and not your grades?
No, I was too focused. Until like I joined a fraternity and I had to balance that.
Tell them what fraternity you were.
I joined the fraternity of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated, and it was founded by Morgan, and we do things like community service and a bunch of step shows and things like that.
So the women, they love people, they love guys in fraternities.
Yeah, they do. It's a very weird thing. Like as soon as I like across and stuff like that, I had like a lot of DMs. People just come up to me, or they just basically come. Instead of like they just throwing it at you, it's like they actually like just flinging it, and that's what it's most likely we're doing. But I just don't like paying no mind because most people they just do it for clout. So I just like kind of like I didn't really entertain it.
No.
Okay, nephew, I got a question for you. When it comes to fraternities and the union and the integrity that comes with brothership, you know what I mean? Accountability, things like that are involved in what it means to be a part of a fraternity. What it means to be unionized, what it means to be enclosed within the same kind, in the same mind frame, in the same soundness. When it comes to what you know about the other side of it, what the city is going through on the outside, in the streets, in the gangs, and things like that. Because ultimately, when you sum it up, the streets have a fraternity also. Individual frat brothers and things like that, where they have standards and code and things like that they live by and that they walk by, and that they invest who they are, and they invest in the integrity that they hold in their individual circles. Have you ever thought about how that compares, in reference to your life in comparison to the life of someone else's?
So you're basically asking me like what's the difference between like fraternities in like colleges and then like regular like street gangs? That's what you're trying to ask
I'm not asking you what's the difference, but I'm asking you, what do you know as far as the silver lining? Because when it comes to the gangs and the streets and the things like that, a lot of people grow up in them. So that's what they know. Right. People tend to lean towards or conform to the things that are closest to them and what they know. Right. Had you had that circumstance growing up and school not been a priority, or school not been an objective that had any urgency towards it, you would have never got introduced to what it means to be in that light, as a frat brother to the brothers that you have in your fraternity. You know what I mean? So do you have any knowledge, or do you have any comparison, or have you ever thought about that in respect to the things that are on the other side?
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give you just have you think about the contrast in between both, and relative to what you were influenced by, introduced to, versus what a lot of younger guys, a lot of the youth in our city have been introduced to and been brought up by. Has that ever come into your mindset?
Yeah, that came to my mindset. So when it comes to like, you know, like a brotherhood, that doesn't have to be like what type of organization. Is like you basically have like, in other words, like your homeboy or you know them like for years at a time. So yeah, you always hold people like, you know, accountable and stuff like that. That same thing for my organization. I say if I mess up, some of my frat brothers will say, hey bro, you gotta do this and do that, and they expect me to do the same as well. So when it comes to like brotherhoods like in the multiple streets area, it's just the only thing that's the difference between them two is, for one, like we're like, you know, we're collegiate, you know, we came from college and everything like that. Right. Other words, you know, from the other side, it's like you came from like some type of bond. But like, you know, have you ever heard like, you know, like organizations that say like they're legal gangs? So I don't believe that it's like a legal gang at all, because when it comes to gang activity, gang members, they're destroying the community while organizations trying to be role models and help the community. So that's like when some people keep saying, oh, I got throwing hand signs and stuff like that. It's just like a symbol towards our organizations. It doesn't mean it has to be bad or good. I mean, most of the time it's good because we want to always give back into the community rather than destroying it.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
I mean, well said all the way through. Well said all the way through, because he talked about the difference in the narratives. He didn't say that they were different things.
Right.
He just gave the perspective and the difference in between those things. Because they hold each other by the same standards. But because the narrative is different, it's a small line in between life and death. You know what I mean? Everything that he's speaking on in reference to what the integrity of what he's walking by and his brothers are walking by, it's nothing but life.
Right.
It's nothing but life and progression and the succession of that on his end.
Right.
Like the bottom pole, the ground zero of the existence of what he's doing in his fraternity is still in the plus.
Right.
It's still on the green side of things.
Right.
Because of where the relationship comes from. The relationship comes from progression, from high school to college. College, brotherhood, and that is still on the same route.
Right.
It's still in the same lane.
Right.
You know, he's understanding the same aspect on the other side, but the other side is not resulting in life.
Right.
It's not resulting in the longevity of existing. Is resulting in extermination and the. It's like a germ. It's germinating and it's metamorphosizing into something that's inobjective to whatever we want to be good life.
Right.
You know, and it's amazing how all you got to do is flip the page.
Right.
It's amazing all you got to do is flip the page, and you got Tyree on this side, and you got rest in peace on this side.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say this, son. At 20, I'm very proud of you, and I tell you that all the time. Without cameras. When I was 22 years old, I definitely wasn't walking across the stage, moving stage anyway. I was heavy in the street. I had you, actually. You didn't know what I was doing in the street, but I was working, and I was a little lost at 22. So for me to see you be focused, not be running the streets growing up, to be about your books, to be well-mannered, I love to see that, because you're a representation of not just you're a representation of us as a whole, and you're definitely holding the Miles name up. Appreciate you, and I just want you to keep striving to be great. You got it.
And guess what? And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? You shake your hand. Look. You a representation of your dad.
Oh yeah. And his mom.
And his mom.
I'm not gonna
Of
take
course,
that
of
from
course, of course.
Nicole Carr, you done a great job. And also this man right here.
Her accreditations and her everything that's supposed to be given to her is without a doubt. It's on it. It's without saying. But you still got some stuff you still got a lot from him. You got more from him that can be seen. Not to mention you a young man.
At this time.
Not to mention you a man. So you got a lot more. The genetics. It's a lot more to come, and I mean, and the fruition of that, and the in syncness. The part that's in sync is coming together more now than you've ever seen it. So you were never exposed to the negligence part.
Right, the negative.
You feel me? You wasn't exposed to that.
Right.
But the forefront that you've given now, the ability and the opportunity to express the success that you have now and that you're going to have and how far it's going to go is given right here in the platform that you have. Your dad worked for that so that you could have it now, not then, now. And it ain't a greater time. It ain't a greater time for it. It was always there. Because, how old are you?
22.
I'm 35. How old are you?
42.
I'm in between. I'm the generation in between you and him.
Right.
I'm little brother. I'm the nephew. Or the big cousin. I'm the big cousin to you.
The bridge, pretty much.
You see what I'm saying? And I went through my I can't call it. I can't
trial and tribulation.
I went through it.
Yeah.
And from the opportunities, as far academically and athletically, I had them all. In my palm. I can bring you shoe boxes of letters from D1 colleges, D2 colleges, D3 colleges, whatever anybody looks for. I had those. Out of the a couple handful of elders, not old heads, big homies, big brothers, that kind of thing. Out of the handful that I could mention, if I took time to think about it, just happens to be the only brother, like big homie, big unc, like he wasn't old, but he was older than me. Big bro, big man, big fella. He was the one. He was one of the ones. He was one of the few. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Go to school. What time is it? Where do you belong? Where's your ball? I don't see a football or a basketball in front of you. You ain't at practice? You ain't on your way? or you just left from practice. When's the next game? You know, that kind of. That's what it was. It was more on that than it was sitting back, chilling, having conversations or conversations about things that we have more in common now that we're an adult. Now that I'm an adult. He was an adult before I was. We couldn't have those conversations. All he could do was enforce he could ground and pound what you need to do, what you have to do, what's more important. Do what you need to do what you have to do before you do what you want to do. If you do that, then you have the formula. Because we ain't supposed to not have fun. You're not supposed to not have fun. Children, you're not supposed to not have fun. Junior high school, collegiate, as an adult, you have fun. You have your release responsibly.
Love your life.
But do what you need to do. Do what you're supposed to do before you do what you want to do, and you always get the results that you're looking for. Do what you're supposed to do. Do what you need to do. Then you'll be able to do what you want to do. That's one of the biggest lessons in life. Because it's nothing like trying to do what you want to do when you got things that you need to do. If you always have something that you need to do, you'll never be able to do what you want to do. Do what you need to do. The open room, when you do what you need to do, it's going to be more room there for what you want to do. Do what you need to do, it'll be more room for what you want to do. Do what you need to do, then you've already accomplished what you're supposed to do. It creates a whole arena for what you want to do. Never forget that.
Keep striving to be great. You're on the path to greatness.
He's already great.
Virginia, my son is coming. He's gonna make his mark. We'll be right back.
That's right.
Go to a break. Don't go nowhere.
First they love you, then desert you. Leave with a plate full with no spoon. Ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste. I've been bad, burned and fucked over, but remain strong through the Passover. Kicking haters out of the way like masked over. Roll up, sip something, let it pass over. Who would I be? It ain't the man to me to let the next man take advantage of me. When that storm come, no pen I see. Get with it, not without it, then you'll see. I peep the haters, they know I'm greater. That's why they buzzing for the elevator, but I can't save you. Little be too loud on the pedal stool. Don't carry favors. Always got your hand out demanding favors. When I just looked out, now you need more paper. I can't breathe, give me 3 feet. I never let y'all be the death of me. When my patients run there, yeah, nigga OT, cause they wanna see me down like I'm an NCT. 6 words, get the fuck away from me, say I help you out if you can help yourself. I keep it G till I DIE. Now excuse me while I get back to PC. HOP ain't used to sleep while your third eye always on me. I'm stacking green just to feed the team. My boo, she know that I'm king with chasing my dream. These niggas it seems I rip them, trash them, then put on new jeans. Man, see the problem is, man, you know, I keep it 100, man. Yeah, man, like if I got it, then you got it. Yeah, man, but if I don't got it, then I'ma give it. You feel me? But I